Okay, I'm heading back towards the home. One thing I noticed about the last week or so, no American flag flying at the car wash. I had no idea why not, but we will. Like I said, heading back towards the home. Got my business done, I taken care of. Yeah, I went to the bank. Why? Because I do cash. I travel across America without a paper trail. Yeah. Might have seen where I withdrew some money. You didn't see where I went, what I spent it on. I just enjoy paying with cash. Yeah. That has its advantages, has its disadvantages. Traveling around America at nighttime, a lot of gas stations, they don't have anybody there, just credit cards only, ATM, whatever. So anyway, I knew some gas stations, they usually open 24/7, and they had attendants. They also had, coffee and chocolate and maybe a snack or whatever. Being a snack over there, Dunkin' Donuts. Man, when was the last time I had a donut? I can't remember the last time I had a donut. There's another donut shop up here on the corner, but I haven't been in there either. I just haven't had a desire or need. Donuts today or donuts of yesterday. Oh, dig this. There's a gal. Hold on. There's a gal that's here at the home. She ran the Krispy Kreme donut shop across from Modesto High School way back when. Yeah. Amazing, huh? People at the home, you never know what the stories they have. All you have to do is just start talking to them. And I do. And everybody at the home knows Chuck. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting a little hungry. So yeah, I'll fix breakfast when I get back to the room. Breakfast at Chuck's. Appreciate you people watching all the comments, whatever. And remember this, I really can't see what you're typing to me, but I can see symbols. Thumbs up, thumbs down, bird, heart, flags, whatever. I see symbols pretty good. Still, or sometimes. Anyway, I appreciate that if you'd do that. So, and make your comments, because although I can't see them, others can. The liquor store. I don't think I've been in there either. Yak in a Box, over there, some cookies. Haven't been in one of those either. But I do remember the Jumbo Jacks with cheese. Oh. But I don't do meat no more. My choice. I can't eat meat. I eat a meat, I'm sick for a week. Nice little car. Ooh, it's a Corvette. I know some people had some Corvettes to give me a ride. It's just not my thing. There's a grocery outlet. I go in there every now and then and save some money. Milk, eggs, butter, it's the staple things. Even bread. I was across the street, like bread, it's like 50 cents more a loaf. Eggs, sometimes $1 more. Dozen. Cheese, yeah, I save $1 or $2 on cheap. So I go there. What the heck? Go scout it. It's funny. One of the gals that worked there, I was there, and she's in the line behind me. I said, "Oh, you shop here too?" She said, "Sure. I like to save money." O'Reilly Auto Parts. Boy, it's been a while since I've been in an auto parts store. Wow, look at the donut shop line. People are lining up to eat their donuts, huh? Thank you. Haven't been in that one either. But oh well, everybody has their thing. And it looks like the smoke shop's open. We'll stop in there every now and then, visit, just look around. Well, let's see if I can get between the telephone poles this morning. How about that? Got about an inch on each side. How much more do you need, right? That's what my dad used to tell me when I disking a grape field or whatever. He said, "How much room do you need?" So anyway, run about a 10.5 foot disc and a 12-foot roll. How much room do you need? If you throw out a grapevine, you had to replace it. Well, that's a pain in the butt. You learn. And it's pretty simple. You don't look right down here. You look over there, just pick a point and just drive for it. And believe it or not, that's how you get a straight line. But anyway, laying in the hospital bed in Palo Alto in September 1968, I said, geez, I gotta get a job. Cause this disability check ain't crap. I was thinking, geez, I grew up as a farm boy. Could buy some maybe grapes or something. I'm familiar with sort of grapes. Anyway, I said, bet you eat a lot of dirt. I said, well, all these farmers around here need someone to haul their grapes and almonds and peaches, etc. So I started my own trucking company. So in 3 years, I had 6 trucks of my own. I drove 120,000 miles up and down Highway 5 and 99. Mostly hauling steel about 7 months a year. Then I hauled tomatoes for a couple of months. Then I hauled grapes for a couple of months. I tell people here at the home, I said, yeah, I was making almost as much money as my wife was spending. Still, don't look like anybody's out and about that I could tell. Let's take a ride to see. I can't see shit. Anyway, oh, look at this. Water standing everywhere. You know why? Because they owe water, I think. But, they got to water when they can. They got certain days. But I don't take my scooter on there. Otherwise, I get stuck. Even the lawnmowers are leaving tracks, and that's wet. Take a swing by the front door, see if anybody's out and about. It's a Saturday morning. Sort of doubt it, but you never know. Then head back to my room and cook breakfast. Ooh. Me and my breakfast. There's the moon up there. It's taking a long time to go over the. Anyway, nobody's out and about. Of course not. You know why? It's too cold. Amazing. Yeah. Chuck, what can I say? That's his thing. Again, the moon. The moon is out. And remember, the 20th of the month, next week from Monday, it's going to be a big meteorite shower. Make sure you watch that. It's going to be a new moon, so it's going to be sort of dark. And that makes it better. The 20th of the month, put that on your calendar. I'll be out here watching it. Here I am at the front door, or back door. Let's see if, okay, have a fine day. Later.